Hello, this is Hans Ashinger, and today I have Megan Hansel with me. Megan, would you mind saying hello?
Hi.
Today's speech will be on climbing and why you should climb. Have you ever dreamed of climbing? Have you ever pictured yourself on a cliff hundreds of feet above the valley floor, totally in the unknown? Doing something that you've only dreamed about that was really cool that you've seen in magazines, but you've never quite had the courage to try it and to pursue this thing. Today, I'm going to tell you why you should climb. I want to talk to you about the mental reasons why you should climb, the mental strength that you'll gain, and the physical strength that you'll gain while climbing. It's a great exercise, and for those of you that are looking to get in better shape or shed a few pounds, climbing is a great exercise and activity for you to do. So, firstly, climbing is a wide range of sport, and what I mean by that is it involves a lot of different disciplines. There's ice climbing, mountaineering, and rock climbing. Rock climbing can be traditional climbing when you have passive protection, sport climbing when there's bolts already placed in the rock, and also bouldering. All of these activities require upper body strength, core strength, and leg strength. Actually, 80% of your weight while climbing is on your legs. So as you're doing this, it's kind of like yoga, kind of. You're using your legs to balance and to thrust your body forward, and yet you're using your arms to pull and balance yourself as you climb. You're using your arms to rest, and without your arms, you'd peel off the cliff. So a lot of the balance is on your arms, and 80% of the weight is on your legs. So as you're doing that, you're engaging your core. You're using your arms, your forearms, your back, your shoulders, and all of your leg muscles to get yourself up. Um, to get to these climbs usually is a long, long, long approach. So, say you want to go run around the track, or you want to go to the gym, or you're interested in pursuing a local sport at your community center. Why climbing is better is because it puts you in a fantastic atmosphere, puts you in a beautiful setting, and at the same time, you're really pushing yourself physically. You're doing things that you don't know if you're able to do it. Instead of just going to the gym for 2 hours, you're going out for 18, 19 hours at a time, and then you're coming back and you're just exhausted. So during that time, you're burning a lot of calories, you're building up stamina, endurance, and you're also building up your physical strength. And so that is the main reason why I like to climb is it's just really challenging. It makes you put yourself in physical situations that are harder than just regular type stuff. I heard a guy say one time, um, everything is games, and the only real sports are, what was it, motorcycle racing, climbing, and oh man, something else. But regardless, I can't remember it right now. Climbing is a real sport. Like, there's big catastrophes that can happen if you mess up. There's no margin for error, and so it's just really cool how the physical aspect of it also plays into the mental aspect of climbing. So let's go there. Climbing requires you to put your mind in places that it doesn't want to be. And what I mean by that is when you're up on a wall, or when you're up on a big ice waterfall, or a big ice cliff, or up on a mountain somewhere where you're cold, you're tired, you're hungry, you're asking yourself the question over and over, why am I here? Why am I here? Why am I here? And you got to keep reminding yourself that you're here because you want to see if you can accomplish this goal. You want to prove to yourself that you can actually do what you set out to accomplish. And during that time, you got to train your mind to say yes over and over again. You got to train your mind to keep pushing on even when you don't want to push forth any longer. Um, so that builds mental toughness. It builds mental stamina by forcing yourself to do things that you don't want to do. That's what climbing is. Most of it, when you're there, especially when it's really cold, you do not want to be there. And this might sound like some stupid sport that you never want to try, and this is a persuasive speech, and it might not sound like something you want to do, but there are a lot of benefits from doing that. The mentor who taught me how to climb always refer to climbing as this. These climbing adventures are training grounds for life, which is the biggest adventure, and I totally agree with that. When you're out there climbing, and the consequence is falling or getting hurt, or possibly like really seriously injuring yourself or dying. Um, those are like real concerns. Those are big concerns, but it's only about you and your teammate. So we get to learn about how to manage stress, about how to manage, um, you know, dangerous obstacles, how to work as a team, how to do all these things in a climbing area, in a climbing discipline, and we can learn to fail there and then transfer that over to real life. And it's better to fail in the arena of your dreams than in relationships, and with your family and with your friends and with your significant others. It's better to fail somewhere else that doesn't really matter too much than failing in life and in the areas that really, really matter. And so climbing, it's just this great, great sport, this great thing that we can fill our life up with, where we can practice these things, where we can learn, where we can fail in things that you hopefully won't be life or death, but more of how do I work with people, how do I manage stress, how do I continue to push forth when I don't want to do it anymore. So climbing for me, the mental aspect has been the most rewarding because I've learned that I can do things that I thought I couldn't do, and I can push harder than I thought I could. And I've learned to deal with people and to deal with stressful situations and how to work together as a team and how to live with people for extended periods of time when they're smelly, gross, and they're way older than me and they have weird dolls in the tent. True story. It's just been really, really rewarding for me to embody that and to live on what I've learned in climbing. So overall, climbing is a great outdoor activity that is going to push you mentally and physically, and the benefits are endless. You're going to learn to be a better person. You're going to learn to push yourself farther. You're going to learn what it means to risk, and at the same time, you're going to be burning calories. You're going to be building muscle endurance, and you're just going to be overall improving your physical well-being. So I really encourage you guys to climb. I encourage you guys to go out there, get a pair of rock climbing shoes, go to your local climbing gym, hone your skills inside, and then take them outside to where it really is fun, because that's where it's at. Being in the midst of the Lord's creation in a beautiful setting is one of the most rewarding times of life, at least for me. So, yeah, thank you for listening to this speech, and hope you have a great rest of your day.